So it turns out I was completely wrong about this new glider update. I thought it was an absolutely terrible idea. And that's what I love about Fortnite. As soon as I saw it, I couldn't wait to tell Hannah how dumb Fortnite was being. Seriously, this is exactly the kind of stuff I love about the game. They're constantly evolving it and the options you have available to you and around. I thought it was dumb, but it still made me happy that they were attempting it, or at least talking about trying it. Speaking of dumb, this fight is really dumb. I do not at all understand the visual cues for a player running around in the cornfield. Like, where do I shoot in relation to the little particles? If they keep this around, I might have to figure it out in Playground and make a guide for it. But anyway, in retrospect, I feel like that intro made no sense whatsoever, but the point is, like, Fortnite is stupid awesome, and there's no other way to explain it. Now, here's why I thought adding the glider redeploy thing was a terrible idea, because this might still happen. Maybe we haven't given it enough time to be abused yet. Number one, it's bad for us new players because we need a counter to the builders. You know, the people that you take like one shot at and suddenly you're standing at the foot of a 5-star hotel complete with a continental breakfast and Wi-Fi, but of course you don't get to enjoy either of those because they're on top and just shoot you in the face. See, one of our best plays against those type of players is to knock their build down or begin to knock it down, forcing them to drop down, and then we can just land our shots. And now there's nothing stopping them from just building up and up and up without any fear whatsoever. Secondly, I thought it was a terrible idea for advanced players because noobs like me would be able to constantly run away from them, force them to chase us across the entire map, and make it harder to get higher kill games. And as a little side note, I thought it would also take emphasis away from the skill good players have at reinforcing their structure as they build. Suddenly, the new players have no reason to need to learn to do that since there's no fear of being knocked down. Those are the major reasons I thought it was going to be a flop. But after watching streams and playing a good amount myself with this mechanic, I can say it actually isn't too bad. Oh, I was also afraid what it would do to the value of mobility items like porta rifts, shockwaves, etc. But no. From what I've watched and what I've played, this has actually been a pretty decent addition. Like, it fits right in with the flow of a round and doesn't disrupt too much. You have to burn a lot of mats to get high enough to really get away using the glider, and you're pretty vulnerable anytime you do glide near other players. On top of that, with all the zombies, sometimes I don't want to go to the safe zone when I should, and this allows us to take longer fights and still make it to the zone without any problem. I don't know, that's just my gut reaction after playing it for a little bit. I don't think the game is bad without it, so I have no problem if they remove it, but I'm also not as upset as I thought I'd be with it. If you want to finish out this round, it's a really fun win. You can see a little bit of how the cube monsters and glider redeploying play out. Make sure you tell me what you think about the glider change in the comments down below, because this is literally just one person's opinion, and it'd be rad to know what the majority think about it. Alright guys, enjoy the win.